Hey crafty friends, this is Jenny from crafttestdummies.com, and today we are answering a huge reader question. What is the best stamp pad for your Copic markers? So a lot of us love to use our alcohol-based markers, and the question is, what stamp pad works well? Well, there are a lot of stamp pads out there, and actually there are a lot of markers out there too. So I took on the question the way any craft test dummy would, and I tried 10 different stamp pads with 7 different markers. And now I'm ready to show you the results. I wanted to start off comparing the most common stamp pads that people might have to see what would be the best one to work with your alcohol-based markers. And of course, there's a lot of different stamp pads and there's a lot of different markers, so this ended up being kind of an involved process. But here are the 9 pads that I tried. Actually, I ended up with 10 because I also did the Memento Luxe, but we're going to kind of take that one off the table for now. So these are the ones I used. Hero Hues, which is a dye-based pad. Archival Ink, which is reputed to be waterproof. VersaFine, which is pigment. Adirondack, which is also a dye-based pad. Memento, which is a dye-based ink. StazOn, which is solvent-based. Stampin' Up! Classic, which I believe is pigment. Dye ink from Paper Tray Ink, which is dye-based. India Black ink, and then the Memento Luxe, which is pigment. So let's see how it works. All right, so let's look at the results. I'm really going to point out the ones that they are not compatible with, and then at the end, I'll kind of have a master list for you of the most compatible ones. So for American Crafts, I noticed some smudging with the VersaFine, with StazOn, some lifting with the India ink, and then the Memento Luxe. Spectrum Noir really was about 50-50. The best ones were Hero Hues, VersaFine, Adirondack, and Memento. The Paper Tray ink was okay, but if you notice, it actually starts lifting some of the color after a while. Everybody wants to know about Copics. So really, there were only 4 that did not work well. I would not recommend VersaFine, StazOn, the India ink, or the Memento Luxe. For blendabilities, there was also a lot of good compatibility. This is from Stampin' Up!, by the way. However, I would not recommend the India ink or the Memento Luxe. For some of you in the US who've been to art school, you know that Prisma is a pro marker that is alcohol-based, and it's compatible with most of the inks as well. Again, not so much with StazOn, or the India ink, or the Memento Luxe. For the Letraset markers, which are from the UK and just gaining some more traction here, we see some issues with the India ink, Memento Luxe, and StazOn. So what we can learn from all this is that with all of the alcohol-based markers I tried, these 3 are the most compatible. You could use any of these pads with all of the alcohol-based markers. So Hero Hues, Adirondack ink, and Memento are all the big winners. Yay! Wow, that's a lot of information to take in. I hope you found it educational and or helpful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up because that really does help out our channel. Also, we would love it if you subscribe. Just clickety-click this little box right over here so that you can stay up on all of the new Craft Test Dummies tutorials and product reviews. As always, we would love your comments. Feel free to leave us one below. Ask a question. Let us know what you are interested in learning about in the crafting world. So thank you so much for watching and have a crafty day.